Hey, what's up, you guys? This is Daquan Bowens with DaquanBowens.com, here with another lesson, another video. And today I'm going to be showing you guys some best practices on how to layer. I'm recording in Studio One. That's where I'm recording all my audio, but I'm going to be using a software called MainStage. It's a common program. You know, everybody uses it if you have a Mac. And I have a few sounds layered, and I want to show you how to, the best way to layer. And as you can hear, I have a whole bunch of stuff going on at one time. And a lot of times that's what people do when they're layering their boards, their synths, whatever. Hold up, playing back. Okay, so yeah, that's what a lot of people do, and I want to show you guys how I layer my synths on top of each other. I have a piano. Oh, let's look closer. Actually, let me see what I got here. Let me name this so you can see it. All right, so I have about 4 sounds going. So let's look closer. If you can see the top layer, I have bells. The layer under that has synth, piano, and a flamenco guitar. And if you watch my previous video, I was talking about trying new sounds to spark new creative ideas. So I'm trying this flamenco guitar. All right, so yeah, so everything is layered all across the board, and we don't really want that. Okay, so let me go back to edit. Let me mute everything. Let me just solo piano, okay? So, and if everybody want to know what piano sound I'm using, I am using the Grandeur from Native Instruments. So this thing is sweet. Especially if you set it up correctly, like as far as the velocity right here, this parameter right here. All right, so okay, so all right, let me exit out of that. Here's the flamenco sound from Pure Synths, Pure Synth Platinum from Gospel Musicians. Well, let's go back. Let's get back up there. Yeah, so that's it. Just a simple flamenco guitar, flamenco, whatever. And I have a synth right from the EXS24 synth sampler from MainStage. I'm using a motif sound. I have bought some samples, motif samples from eBay. And I brought the cutoff. It originally was like this. Had a long cutoff, so I brought it down, brought it back a little bit. So it, nice release on there. Not the cutoff, but the release. Okay, so. And my last sound I have is a bell sound from the synth from MainStage as well. ES2. All right, so I have all these sounds. So let's separate some of this stuff, okay? So we're gonna first work with the first 2 sounds, flamenco and piano. All right. So I don't really like the guitar to be all on the lower end. So I think I'm gonna have it stop around this C. I believe this is C3. Yep. So what I'm gonna do is click on the channel, go down to layer editor, and low key. It says right here is C-2. So I'm gonna push learn and just press the key. All right, and now if you look up here, the flamenco guitar will only sound from C3 on up. But anything lower, it's not gonna play. All right, so now let's add the synth. So I want my synth to play all the way up till C6, I believe. That's what this is. So we're gonna click the channel strip for the synth, and then I'm gonna click the highest key and press C5 actually, okay? All right, so now let's listen. So, but it's not at the top. Okay, we'll worry about the volume later. So now I'm gonna add the bell. Okay, we're gonna click on this channel. And one thing about me, I do not like the bells all over the board. So what I'm gonna do is go to the lowest key and push C5. Okay. So now we have, the sounds are separated. So now I'm gonna worry about the volume. I'm gonna bring the synth down so it's just, you can hear it, you can feel it more than you can hear it. So just to give it a little more bite. You know what I'm saying? And those bells are actually kind of loud, so I could bring those down even more. So, you know what I'm saying? So, see, now everything is separated. Now everything sounds like it has its own place. What literally it does. Like the piano is the main bed. You know, the flamenco guitar has most of the board, and the synth is on the lower end, you know, just for a little more weight, and I have the bells on top. Because generally, you know, bells are a high sound, and generally you'll play them when you're playing higher notes on the piano, so I have it on the higher end of the keyboard. When you do your zones and your layers, you want them to make sense musically, you know. So that's pretty much it. I'm gonna change the view so you can see it, and maybe you can implement this into your playing. You know what I'm saying? All right. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.